Greetings, Pisces, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Jumping in and getting your rune for your energetic path. It is Urus, the ancient aurochs, the ox rune. This is very grounding energy. Again, when the lines are going straight down off of the rune, it's very grounded energy, right? This is a downward hill sort of momentum too, like a wild beast running down a hill. Very hard to stop that momentum. So you've been very moving forward into aspects of what is healthy, what is grounding for you. Now, this isn't just what you eat or drink. This is your energetic diet. You're recognizing more. You become like the five energies you surround yourself with. That's not just the people. That's not just the food and drink. That is also what are you watching? What are you listening to? What are your self-talk, your self-habits, your self-thoughts, your manipulations, your other habits like how you communicate? How are you on social media? What are your daily habits and your routines like? Things like that, right? So healthy aspects of abundance for you and momentum as far as that goes, as far as health for you goes. So take what resonates here, Pisces, and leave what doesn't. That's kind of a doozy here to start off this reading. This is blessed or challenged with aspects of health, essentially, and your momentum heading into this now energy, which is in Pertho. This is the gambler's cup. This is divine saying, like, look, I got you. Take the energetic leap. Like, do the trust fall. I got you. Now, through this is like a pregnancy or a gamble or a friendly competition or rite of passage, initiation process where you know how you start off and you can guide the energy throughout the rune and you come out looking at a different direction, still kind of facing the same general direction, but you're shifted a little bit, thus being initiated through the process. So this is like you're uncovering mysteries. Yeah, you're taking that gamble. You're uncovering things, doing the energetic leap thing. Whatever this is for you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This could be beautiful new beginnings for you. All right. So in this, in your energetic near future, here you have the irreversible rune of Yera. Yera is the rune of the harvest. This is endings making beginnings and beginnings making endings simultaneously. This is cycles, the beginnings and endings of things. And with this in your near future, it looks like with this Pertho here, this might be a sense of completion, this energetic harvest. This is the nicknamed the harvest rune too. Because at the end of the year, when we make a harvest, we're also taking inventory, evaluating the crop, knowing that what goes around comes around. This is like karmic lessons, very much an evaluation period. This is like kinaz really going one way and then coming back the other way, knowing that what we sowed, what we manifested, what we trailblazed, right? How we led by example here, and this is what we're reaping. And knowing that, yeah, this is the beginning of a new cycle and the ending of a new one, or excuse me, the ending of an old one. And with this is very much that karmic lessons, like through that initiation, through that uncovering the mysteries, you get that comprehension, that time of evaluation, that time of learning. And remember, even if it's a perceived failure, you need to find the lessons in there, because if you do find good lessons in there, then it's not a failure, is it? It's you lesson learned and you apply and move on. In the influence of the energetic now is Berkana, the birch goddess's rune of beginnings, familial style type of nurturing, like a mother's love. This is so you could have been really blessed or in this momentum of like abundance, healthy connection type of energy, momentum, kind of steamrolling ahead, like full steam ahead energies, and wanting to begin and nurture new things and taking the energetic leap and learning lessons. You're learning lessons here in the very near future, but taking the energetic leap and uncovering mysteries in the process into the beautiful new beginning, seeing how it nurtures your divinely guided path. So if this reading resonates, consider a private session to explore your path, your energy, and the guidance of the runes more deeply. Each comment, share, or subscription helps this work reach more seekers like you who are looking for clarity and growth. Thank you all for showing up, for engaging, and for honoring your journey. Together, we are strengthened in this circle of awakening. So, what's your advice for the now? And this is Kinaz, like I always said, Yura is like two of them put together. So this is the torch that illuminates the path for yourself and for others simultaneously. This is definitely practicing what you preach, leading by example, being the change that you want to see, right? This is that Pac-Man energy gobbling up dots, very much that very forward-moving momentum like the Wands suit and tarot, very much manifestation. This is looking at making sure we're not being a martyr nor a hypocrite, to what we are doing, right? Is it really healthy, right? But through this nurturing and this path here, you're taking an energetic leap into manifesting something, and I think you got some instant karma coming up here in the very near future. So with this here is this the advice: definitely lead by example. Definitely, when you act or when you speak, think of how it can be understood in three different ways, not just one way. Think of how it can be understood in three different ways, and see if that's aligned with your divinely guided path or not. In the outcome for all of this, Pisces, is the God Ing's Rune of Ingwas. This is the fertile soil, divinely guided aspects here. This is like divine masculine healing. I think you had something similar to this last week. This is an irreversible rune, very stable energy. Again, when the lines are going like this at the bottom of the rune, that's very stable energy. This is very fertile soil to where you can plant seeds and begin new things. So there you go. You got your nurturing, you're maybe preparing for planting new seeds, but knowing this is like very stoic kind of energy, walking away knowing rather than guessing that the seed that you plant is going to bear fruit someday, right? This is responding rather than reacting. When you lead by example in healthy ways, you are also healing your ego and your divine masculine. This is a good opportunity to point out that we have aspects of divine masculine and feminine in all of us. Now, with this, you're also going to learn those hard lessons. This is a good hard look in the mirror too. And with that divine masculine healing work, this is having those hard conversations with yourself as well. But this is beautiful because it's very fertile soil for you to take those lessons and apply them to your divinely guided path here, Pisces. Awesome stuff. Let me know in the comments below how this is all resonating here for you this week. All right. We're going to get a card of clarity from the messages from the fairies oracle deck here this week. The fairies are divinely guided beings who love to assist us in our journeys as well. So fairies, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for us for this week's divinely guided moon reading here for Pisces. Again, all right. So this says summer. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. So, okay, so big energies that you're working on here. Everything that you're working on is coming to fruition in the summertime. So you have some time to work on this. All right, you have some time to learn these lessons here. But for this week's divinely guided rune reading, this is interesting that you're getting a summertime message here. So this is long-term energy, definitely needing to play the long game with these energies is the message that I'm getting here as well intuitively with this. Again, at the bottom of the card here, Pisces, it says everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. You've drawn this card because you wonder when your desires will manifest. This card represents an This card represents the reassurance that your wishes have been heard and divine timing is clearing the way for your answered prayers to come true to you at the perfect time. In this case, you'll fully realize your dreams in the summertime. Additional meanings for this card are that you are moving to a warmer location, or spend some time outdoors in the sunshine or with full spectrum light, or finally, to take a vacation, especially to a warm and sunny place. Namaste, Pisces. Have a blessed and abundant week.